Okay, so give her the gift of your absence. So I think I've recorded this like 5 times. And it's because I switched over to my iPhone because my Android's acting a little funny. I did an update, now it's kind of hot and it's not recording properly. It's chopping, so I'm using my iPhone. So if this goes like auto adjusts and I'm not used to the camera tricks like that, like if the lighting goes a little bit weird, roll with it. It's cool. Just get the information in your head and go. Give her the gift of your absence. So I get the same kinds of questions over and over. And I know that you guys really think that doing what you're doing is going to get you results, but you need to know why it won't. And that's obviously why I'm doing these videos and why other people do their videos too. So I get questions like, hey Kyle, what do I do about this? What do I do about this? And what do I do about this? And they always lead back to, how can I reach out to her in order to change her mind about how she feels about me? So you have to reverse that. And the most difficult thing in the world to do is to put yourself in her shoes, because you're literally in the crossfire, the emotional crossfire, because you're in it with her. She has gotten to the point where she's not attracted, or maybe you guys don't share the same values anymore, or you've outgrown each other, or whatever the case may be. She wants to be away from you. There is no quicker way to get her to stay away from you than to keep messaging her. If you want her to come around, if you want her to even think about you, if you want her to consider trying again with you, right? First of all, the first thing you need to do is stop reaching out. Just stop reaching out. See, the gift of giving, the gift of your absence comes with the idea that you are a prize to be lost. And what you end up doing when she doesn't want to be with you anymore is you think that she is the prize 100% of the way. Now, I think men and women both have good things to give to each other in relationships, especially if you have a good woman on your hands, fellas. Okay, I am not this dude that's going to say all women are crap, like I'm not going to say any of that, because I think value does come from both ways, and the value needs to be equal, right? The value needs to be equal. She needs to understand what her role is, and you as a man need to understand what your role is. But you should be giving to the person that you're with in a relationship as much as you can. Okay, a simp is an unfair exchange of value. I actually just watched a video with Justin Waller and Tristan Tate. And Tate, he explained this perfectly. It's an unfair exchange of value, and that's absolutely right. And I think that when you look at it that way, and you're like, okay, because a lot of people have in their head what an idea of a simp is. And you don't want to be giving somebody unfair exchanges of value if you're not getting anything back. So that's pretty much what you guys are doing in the sense of, yeah, you're not buying her things. You're not doing this or that for her, but you're trying so hard to get her back when they are the person who left you. So give her the gift of your absence. Let her miss you. Let her go. And what's going to end up happening is this is going to be putting you in the best position to get her back. Doesn't automatically, garner results. Again, I get the same question over and over. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? And it always leads back to, how can I influence her decision to come back? And the best way to do that is literally to do nothing. Usually no contact is what I give in terms of advice to people. To walk, to give space, to let the other person breathe. Because look, the more you try to influence the person's behavior, the further away they're going to want to be from you. And a lot of guys will ask me, like kind of like one last ditch effort questions. What can I do? Man, is there like what's the secret sauce you can give me to like make her see? And again, you're still coming from the wrong frame of mind when you do stuff like that. What's the secret? How can I make or force this person to see the error of their ways? If somebody wants space from you, give them space. See, you guys need to come back to the idea of the individual. See, you're trying so hard to get somebody back, not thinking, because you're thinking about yourself and the relationship and what it could have been. But what you really have to think about is, what are we as individuals? I know this is going to sound weird, woo-woo maybe, but we're free. Corey Wayne says this in his videos. You have to love somebody in such a way that the person that you love feels free, that they feel free, right? And the second that you're trying to influence or change somebody's emotions to match what you want, that's not freedom. They have to choose you freely, which also means they're rejecting you freely. So that means that you need to become attractive again in their eyes and in the eyes of everyone around you, the outside world, the external world, which means you have to go internally. See, everyone thinks of it backwards. You know, they think that they can go outwards and be like, okay, I'm going to fix this and have them do this, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this, and then they'll love me. But when you actually began your relationship, you came from an inwards perspective, looking outwards, right? I hope this all fucking makes sense, and I hope I'm not tripping out goddamn words, but you didn't care about the outcome. When you go into a relationship with a good intention and you're like, I'm just showing up just to see how this goes. If it goes well, it goes well. That is where the heart of true love and again, this sounds cheesy, but the heart of true love and where the power comes from and what we're trying to do, right? Because love at the end of the day is, you know, I think a big part of why we're here. Like, think about when a relationship is at its peak. You're happy, she's happy. You guys are together. You guys are going for walks. You guys are doing all the shit that you guys like to do together. And you feel elated, right? And all the coaching calls I've ever done have the one thing they want is to go back there. They want to go back to that place. So they're like, how do I get her to go back there, right? Again, it has to start with you, but a relationship is a two-way street. If somebody is not down to try anymore, if they're rejecting the idea and it's just one-sided, you have to let them go. Let them go to realize that. Sometimes they come back around and sometimes they don't. But the best shot you're going to get is by letting them go, is by letting them live, okay? So you have to go back inwards. You have to go back inside yourself and search and go, am I the most attractive version of me? Am I portraying myself to the world as I should? And we all have things to work on, all of us. Okay, I have things to work on, tons. But I'm so focused on certain things, and I see where my attractiveness comes from when I'm interacting with the world. It's the confidence I have, especially when I talk about business, right? That's where a lot of my confidence comes from. A lot of people ask me, how are you comfortable in front of a camera? Practice, right? Not giving a fuck what the people who post below say. Some people post negative things. I just what's it called? Hide that. If it's trolls, if you ask a question and it's you know, going against my my video or opinion, I'll talk about it. But people who troll just get blocked, right? And that's it. That's it at the end of the day, because I can't care any further than that. Somebody wanted to post like a thing yesterday, and it was like, man up and tell people that COVID is more than just a cold. And I was like, I didn't say that. What? Right? So people are just weird, right? And they're so wrapped up in their own world. So anyway, I gotta go. I'll talk to you guys later. Coaching and everything is down below in the description box. If you go to my site, masculineenergy.net, down in the bottom right corner, you're gonna see a WhatsApp button. You can chat with me there, or if you want to go straight to the coaching page, go to the X-Back Coaching tab in the top and watch the video. There's a video there, okay? And you can watch, you can see which option will work better for you. Now, again, I'm changing the way coaching works. I'm going to be upping prices a little bit. So I don't know when I'm going to do that, because my digital marketing agency is taking off. I just started it, but I have a client, and the other person I'm talking to, I think, is going to sign. So actually, that's a new announcement, by the way, if anybody's still here to watch this. My YouTube channel is going to be called Kyle Johnson SEO and Agency, I think, something like that. I'll post it here so you guys in the description box so you guys can subscribe. But it's basically going to be me journeying the process of becoming a 7-figure agency. I've already done websites, right? So I can provide results pretty well, with obvious tweaks, because I'm going to be doing it for businesses, but I'm going to be documenting the journey of it there so you guys can see that. And then I'm going to probably have another channel that's similar, that's just about my blogs. So you guys can keep an eye out for that. If you guys have questions about that kind of stuff, Again, the WhatsApp button is there. Also, my email's in the description box as well. This is the most long-winded outro ever. So I'll see you guys later. Done. Take it easy. And if you guys like this versus my other one, let me know as well. Done.